What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. So one thing a YouTube channel needs is supporters. I can honestly say I have that. You guys are awesome. I asked for likes and you straight came through. They help more than you know. You have no idea how big of a difference they make. And I got all those likes yesterday. I go to YouTube Creator and it picks up on it. It's telling me about all these likes and how it's making a big difference. And it is, man, already stuttering, Splinter, 30 seconds in the video. Call that excitement. Also, speaking of supporters, shout out to Bluebell. She's awesome. She really looks out, shows a lot of love. A lot of you guys do. With that being said, this video is going to be about people I disliked in prison, or hated. So, this first guy, I could honestly say I think he hated me more than I hated him. He started disliking me first. And he was always seemed like he was messing with me. For example, here's how. So I'm at Wasco Reception, my first term. I have one of the worst beds possible. It's called Front Street, meaning I do not have a neighbor in front of me. I do not have another bunk bed right here. I have another bunk bed on this side behind me. Right here, what's in front of me is the day room and actually the bathroom and the showers. There'd be a white brick wall right in my driveway, right in front of my bed. Next to me is a Southsider named Termite. He did not like me for nothing. It's like he was always messing with me, like I said. So, here's an example. I had a bunch of tobacco. So when I want to roll tobacco, a cigarette, what I would do is I would turn around, I'd put my feet facing that way, and then I'd be in this bunk bed, I'd be in his driveway. His door is open that way, I'm in his driveway now. But the dude didn't mind. It's a younger Southsider, a first termer, him and I chopped it up a lot, he's really cool. He said, yeah, Splinter, turn around, dude, roll your cigarettes over here. And that way my back is to the day room, I could roll these cigarettes. But Termite spoke up, said, hey, I don't appreciate how you're putting your feet in the little homie's driveway and rolling your cigarettes over there. I said, look, he said he doesn't care, he's cool, he doesn't mind. He said, yeah, it's because he doesn't know any better. He goes, I'm trying to show him the right way to do things and you're teaching him bad habits. So I said, so hiding from the cops is a bad habit? Seems like that'd be a good lesson. Hey, little homie, roll your cigarettes like this. I mean, I'm just trying to not get caught. He goes, we'll find another blind spot. I go, okay, cool, all good. So, another way he'd mess with me was, like I said, he slept next to me. Both of our driveways were facing this way, the day room, like I explained. Now, when I got up from my bed and wanted to walk away, he wanted me to give his bed a wide berth, if that makes sense. He didn't want me to cut too close to his actual bed. He wanted me to walk way out of the way. He had a big chunk of real estate chalked out for himself. He wanted me to avoid and go way around. Problem is, if I walk too much over to this side to avoid his rack, now I'm getting over in the shower, in the bathroom area. And if you start getting too close to that brick wall that's covering the shower, you start looking like a straight shower shark over there by that brick wall. Hey, what's up, fellas? Got room for one more? I'm not going to be walking so far away from your bed. I'm over in the bathroom area. Like, dude, chill out. I don't have cooties. Let me cut through a little bit. One day, he was on me about some shit. I think he was on me, said my towel had an odor. I think my towel right there. Well, I mean, I dry my clean body off with it only. Saying something about my towel. And I said, well, hey, your name's Termite. Does that mean... Your name's Termite. Does that mean you eat wood? When I said that, he got so freaking pissed. I meant it literal. Like, you know, you're a termite. Does that mean you'll walk up to a tree and be like, argh? Or if you come over my house and have like a wooden kitchen table set with a chair, and I gotta worry about you picking the chair up and biting into the chair leg because it's made of wood. Just joking around. Just, you know, trying to be funny, make a joke. He took it like white boys are called woods. So I'm saying, you're a termite, you know, bite a wood, you know, another bite a white boy. Hey, I would not mean that at all. Look, you took it there. Get your head out of the gutter. I'm talking about like a piece of wood. He got all pissed off, pumped up, went and told the white rep, actually wanted me beat up and removed, went and told the Southsider rep, made a big ass deal out of it. Even the Southsider rep agreed, like, no, I don't think Splinter meant it in a disrespectful way. I think he was just joking around, which I was. Anyway, I said, look, you guys don't even talk, don't even look at each other. I'm leaving a couple of days later to McFarland CCF. That's where I went my first term. I get there and end up getting my tongue pierced. Got my tongue pierced by Joker from Visalia. Good homeboy. Pierced it with a nail. Where's that thing at? A nail from a state boot. What he put in it for a tongue piece was this. A pen filler. All the ink out of it. Put that in. Burn both edges. It's kind of weird too. It's in there and they got to put that hot thing to burn it. Oh! You get the flame like real close to you. It's a trip. So, one of those in there. I had it in there a couple weeks. It was feeling loose. It didn't really feel right. I told Joker, like, put a new one in there. Now, he did tell me he was using a different pen. He should not have said different pen. He should have said bigger. That's what it was. It was much bigger. It went from being this size, like this side. This size. I shit you not. I didn't pay any attention to it. Took this one out and just crammed the other one in. The size of my pinky. I was like, oh. Like, how? Dude, what? Do I still have a tongue? It feels like you freaking ripped me in half. I feel like you cracked my skull. I couldn't believe the pain. It literally made my ears ring. My vision was getting blurred. I thought I was going to straight pass out. Hurt like hell. Big old piece of plastic in my mouth. Like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, oh, it's good. Yeah, I stretched it a little bit. Stretched it a little bit with what, a Pepsi can? He's like, dude, just leave it. It'll be cool. All day long, I was miserable. That night, didn't go to dinner. I got an open rack by my bed. They start bringing new people in. Here comes Termite. Comes walking in, I'm like, oh, Termite, man. Tongue all messed up, swollen. Comes, sees me, comes right over to me. What's up, Splinter? I can't talk. I was handing him a cigarette. I knew he came from Moscow reception. He's going to want to smoke. Everyone's at dinner. Getting that cigarette. Go get your first, get your puff on with a cigarette. He goes, hey, let's hit a lap later. I go, yeah, that's cool. I didn't say, yeah, that's cool, because I couldn't talk. I was like, give him a cigarette. He went and met his homies. Later, he came and got me a couple hours later after he, got comfortable, put his stuff away. Hey, Splinter, let's see that lap. We're walking around. He starts doing the old throwing the compliment and then insult at you back to back, which I hate when people do that. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, dude, missed you after you left. Like, you're cool to do time with, man. Like, you had everyone in the whole corner. Everyone was laughing over there. But I didn't agree with anything you did. So I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, man, it's cool that you're here. I'm glad they're on the same side. I'm like, he's like, but when I saw you, I was like, oh, shit, Splinter. I'm like, okay, like the compliment insult? Like, what in the hell? We walked the lap. He's like, anyway, yeah. Parted ways, everything was cool. We never really talked. I ended up giving him my headphones when I left. Because my radio I gave it to homeboy Corey Davis. He already had a set of headphones. Set his extra headphones. And the Termite dude broke his. Now a lot of people break their headphones. There's a big heavy bag. You know what people do? They have their headphones on, no shirt. Be punching. How many times do you think the thumb caught that wire and ripped the whole headphones off and broke? About every single time. Every single time you try to punch a heavy bag with headphones on and no shirt to cover the wire. Whoop. Breaks every time. So, I broke my headphones. No surprise. So I gave him mine. Actually, a couple of white boys were mad. Like, oh, I should have given it to me, brother. Gave him the South Sider. I was like, it's cool. I know from reception. Shit, buy your own. Anyways, be that as it may. So, there's this other dude. Could not stand this fool. He was at Corcoran State Prison, level 3. He was from Fresno. This dude was a straight cocky. He thought he was a shit. Had a straight attitude. He was a lifer. Tripped out. He was married 3 times, too. Married and divorced 3 different times. Always had his girls writing him and shit. I'm like, dude, you're a lifer, but out 20 years, you get more play. I'm like, I'm on the streets. I don't have nowhere near the fucking play you have with the girls. Damn, how you pulling it off? What are you doing? Anyways, dude, I cannot stand this fucking fool. So, when you get to Corcoran, what they do is they put you in orientation, locking yourself for 10 days. They have so many, and after that 10 days, you go to committee, and they clear you to go to the yard. So many people were locking it up and dropping out at committee that they would not even talk to you while you're on the 10-day orientation. They're going to wait for you to go to committee, get cleared, go to your cell, then they're going to fuck with you. Till you get cleared by committee, you're on the shine. Because so many people are dropping out. They don't want to waste the time talking to you, giving you coffee if you just to go into committee and end up dropping out. And what happens, they lock you and put you in the shower. Seems like every time committee, you see a couple of dudes in the damn shower. But I had a homie named Tom. I knew him from reception. He was co-signing for me, saying Splinter's cool. People were like, oh, all right. This dude I'm talking about from Fresno, he didn't give a fuck. He walked past me. I'm like, hey, tries to get his attention. Had me on straight shine. Was mean and rude about it, too. Finally, come off orientation, go to committee. I'm cleared to go to yard, stay in that building, end up doing my whole violation, living just a couple cells down from him. And when you talk to people, like this. This had an attitude. I feel like people, since they know white boys and stuff, you can't just go fight just for the fuck of it because, some dude ain't got along, can't go in the corner and just fight. So I think people know that, and so they have like an attitude. Because they know no one's going to say, well, what's up then? Can't do it. So I think that's where his shit was coming from. He knew no one could call him out on it. Had an attitude. He thought his shit didn't stink. One time I got a bag of weed from him. I was sitting in my cell. Usually I keep my weed in my coffee. I just rolled a joint. I was going to make a cup of coffee, so I didn't put the weed back in it. Make the coffee, then put the weed in there. So I'm sitting there, and he came over to my cell. He's getting ready to light the joint with a saltwater lighter that was his. We always bumped head. I'd always borrow his saltwater lighter and not return it in time, he'd say, and he'd get pissed off. Anyway, come here, I want to stone with the saltwater lighter. And he looks in and sees the weed on my counter, my table right there. And he goes, hey, why do you have the weed out like that? He goes, dude, if the cops come in and bust you, man, they're going to know it came from me. I go, we're trying to say, like, I'm telling you. He goes, no, man, but if you knew how many times I got busted. I go, dude, that don't mean jack shit. If the cops got busted me, which they wouldn't, I'll say I straight brought that shit with me from the streets. I've had it hooped for 6 months. I brought it with me because I smoke a joint every year on my grandma's birthday. You know, some things just don't stop just because you get popped. So I brought this weed knowing I'd be locked up for grandma's birthday. I'm gonna smoke a joint. It's her birthday. Carrying this weed the whole time. Here it is. Oh, you're a smart ass. I'd rather be a smart ass than a dumbass. And that's dumb, thinking you're gonna get busted for my stuff. Anyways, I ended up doing another deal with him. He's an R&R clerk. He worked in the R&R, so he'd always get floaters. Floaters are, if I buy TV, when you buy something, it costs put your name on it, I leave to give it to my homeboy. Now it's a floater TV he has. Don't belong to him. His name ain't on it. Also, when you buy something, they put on your bed card. So if you do a shakedown, if you happen to scratch your buddy's name off and put your name in with a paperclip, still ain't on the bed card. They're going to take it from you. So he could sell floaters, though. He worked in the R&R. R&R cop would let him sell floaters, scratch your name off, and the cop would put on the bed card. Do it all legit. I gave him $30 a store for a TV. I had it. Here they come. Gonna do a shakedown. They come in, did a shakedown, took my TV because it was a floater. I was so fucking mad. Not only gonna be on lockdown for a whole week, I'm in there without a TV, and I just bought it from this fool who I can't stand. After he got over. Oh, I was mad. One more thing I want to say. No, never mind. I don't want to go there. I was mad over the floater TV thing. I was pissed off. I wrote him a kite. I knew I wasn't going to send it. I was kind of venting. I was just kind of talking like crap, like, dude, this is bullshit, blah, 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 blah. And then wrote that kite, and I go, okay, I'm going to write a different one. There was less edge on it, less aggression, less anger, less cussing. So I wrote a different kite, and then I'm going to go send one, a flush one. I sent the first one by accident. Accidentally saying the first one. Then it really stressed me out, because I was like, damn, I don't really want to come at that dude like that. Who knows how he's going to respond and react. I could have, really put the ball in his court, make him do something he didn't want to do or was prepared to do. Like, just damn. And like, for 3 days, I didn't hear nothing on him. It's like, what is going on? I was watching over to see if, like, kites were being passed. He's politicking on me. But he ended up sending me a kite, saying, dude, my bad, dude. I know that would suck. You bought that TV off me. I told you it was legit. You got took. I apologize. Here's some headphones you can use. And he goes, here's a couple fat joints. But the funny thing about the fat joints, he knew I had no way to light them. So I'd always borrow his saltwater lighter. So there I am, me and my silly smiley, looking at this hooter like, damn, no way to light it. Good looking out, fool. But I ended up getting my TV back. All good. So, hey man, my next video I'm going to do is, and I can't do a video every day. I wish I could. It takes a lot of time and energy out of me. I could do one every other day. So what I'm going to do, my next video is going to be called Christians in Prison, the Christian car. I have a feeling some people are going to see that title and just want to skip it. Oh, that sounds boring. I mean, Christians are going to tell us how to go to church. No, I'm going to tell you some good stories. All my stories are good. I'm never going to leave you guys hanging. Don't get fooled by the title. Sometimes I run out of options. What can I possibly call it? Just give me the benefit of the doubt. Tap in and watch the video. So I'm going to give you one of the stories so you can get a sample, get a teaser of what the video is going to be like, Christians in Prison. There's this fool. I'm in county jail. We have something called Teen Challenge. It's in Shafter, in Kern County. It's a Christian rehab. People go there, they stay there for a year, they take care of you, get you off the streets, clean you up, and they just preach Jesus to you. A dude was there. He decided to leave, but when he left with a guitar and amp. He stole it. And funny thing is, he only had one arm. So he said, the cop pulled over and said, hey, if you can play that guitar, I'll let you keep on walking, let you take it. Of course he can't play, he's got one arm. So they bust him, Teen Challenge, press a charge against him. He's in county jail. He's on the farm, got busted for burglary or whatever. Same barracks as me, with his, one arm. He would always, he would always try to preach to me, constantly. Problem is, that's cool, whatever. Problem is, live how you preach, brother. Don't go to church and rip them off, then come over here and try to preach to me. It's kind of like, I lost a little bit of credibility. Place you do it the wrong time. First thing in the morning, I wake up, I'm going to brush my teeth. He'd be right there. Hey, Matthew chapter 12, I was meditating on it, brother. And verse 14, if you read, Galatians 2 and cross reference verse 36. Real aggressive about it, too. Like, I go, dude, kick back. Give me some room, dude. Quit trying to preach to me first thing in the morning. I don't even brush my teeth yet. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. We're going to breakfast. And back up. Quit preaching to me all the time. He got at me all crazy in front of everybody and said, yeah, well, I'm not going to throw my pearls of swine, which is a verse from the Bible saying you don't waste your wisdom on people who don't deserve it, more or less. I was like, what? He goes, yeah. So I was like, cool. So we quit talking. But everyone, how the game is in jail and prison, everyone saw that. Splinter, you gonna let that fool torture you like that? Like what? Well, he had the last word. Pretty much, we're not, if we're playing chess, it'd be your move, brother. He snapped to you. You got to snap back. So I was like, what? Because he did. I told him quit preaching to me, and he was kind of, I don't give my pearls of swine. What? So I said, okay. Everyone told me that, kind of pumped me up all day long. He's getting ready to go to church. He's going to go to church. So I told him, I said, hey, fool, this one-armed dude. I said, when you get back from church, you and I are going to fight for how you disrespect me and yelled at me in front of everybody. He said, all right. And he left. And what he did is he came back. He didn't want to go to church. He wanted to fight right then and there, which I'd be the same way. How can you go to church and go to enjoy anything knowing you're going to come back to a fight? Let's get this fight out of the way. Come back in and goes, no, let's fight now. Let's fight now, he says. I go, all right. So we square off. I'm going to take my shirt off. It looked like what I did on purpose, but I didn't. This is kind of an accident, last minute thing. I'm going to go take my shirt off, and I decided not to. And he was expecting, he was relaxed, waiting for that shirt to come off. And instead, I dropped it and just rushed him. And I ended up getting him. But he was strong, though. I wasn't beating up on no handicap dude. He got a couple good hits in. One made me like, woo. You figure he had one arm, so he was stronger than hell with that one arm. Think about it. He did everything with it. And we'd be out there doing pull-ups on the bar. They held the mops and the brooms. He'd be out there doing pull-ups, too, but with one arm. His one strong-ass arm. And he'd be doing push-ups, too. Same thing. I was like, damn, get it, brother. Curls, all that shit. Like, if I move out of the way, I'll do it with my one arm. Strong. So imagine when he's fighting, that one arm comes and, yeah, it clipped me a couple times. We fought. I got the best of him. I faked him out with the shirt thing. Everyone's like, dude, that was a sick trick you did. I was like, yeah, that was a badass trick I did. And the trick just panned out like that. So, I ended up getting the best of him. I beat up the one-arm guy. I'm that guy that beat up the one-arm guy. There's going to be more stories in the next video. Christians in prison. They're going to be good. What I'd like to get... Now, you guys spoiled me. I said, get down some likes. Then I experienced how much they actually do help. So I'm like, wow, I'd love to get 1,000 likes on this video. If I get 1,000 likes on this video, right away I'll start work. I'll get to work on that Christian video. Christians in prison, the Christian car. And I'll put it out the day after tomorrow. Quick as I can. But you know me, even if I don't get 1,000 likes, you're still going to get the video. I'm a big pushover. That's why I can never sell dope, man. Because I have like, 8 ball. Okay, I'm going to sell these. I'm going to sell this. Homeboy come over. Like, ain't got no money. Let's get high. All right, let's do it. Bring his guitar. Like, dude, let's get all spun out and just play guitar. But I ain't got no money to bite off. You know, like, I don't care. Here, let's do it all. And then we'll go figure out what to do when it's gone. So, yeah. Let's do that. But yeah, hit me up with some likes. Cut the string, let it fly. Peace.